This is Draykaden Part 2. Cammy Spike. Cammy Spike.
Who will come out on top? Fight! There it is.
Here he beats the option select and gets the knockdown. Now right there, I got counter on Wake Up. I used a low counter there. Something interesting about Cammy is that her low jab punch, her crouching jab punch, gets hit by low counter and high counter. So you can use low counter to defeat her little ticky-tack into cannon drill. Now Draykaden, he really doesn't. When I used to wake up with counters against him quite a bit, and he just started mixing it up all over the place. Cammy's got all sorts of starts to her combos, and her dive kick actually mixes up your counters high and low. She can do it at the height where it hits you in the feet, and then your high counter doesn't work against it. Or she can do it high, of course, if you try to low counter it, and then she hits you the other way. In addition to that, she can mix up the timing on your counter, so that if she does it late, the kick will come out after the active frames of your counter. So counter is actually pretty risky against Cammy, in my opinion. There's more risk-taking on Wake Up. That is Goken's only way to punish a throw attempt. You can tech all day long, and that's teching does kind of discourage people from throwing you, but it doesn't hurt them. So hitting somebody with EX Tatsu every now and then will at least get them to try and bait you. If somebody's trying to bait you, then when you go back to blocking, you're just getting space from that. And you'll notice that in the later games against Draykaden, that he will come up and then back off trying to bait me. And really all that lets me do is stand up. So I did benefit twice from those risks that I took early on. I benefited from the damage that I scored then, and then I benefited from the space that I got later on when he was trying to bait me.
Battle begins.
At the beginning of the first round, this is when you really can enjoy zoning Cammy. Here I'm just going to fireball to my heart's content because he doesn't have an EX bar yet. So that's a lot of fun. But then once he gets that EX bar, I really clam up. Or ultra, as the case is right here. It's a big risk to fireball at Cammy when she's got ultra. Okay, right here I block the cannon spike, go up and sweep, and go for the cross up. I mistime it again, and he hits me. It's a double hit. That is me mistiming it. That stuff does work. He doesn't get to hit you like that after a demon flip cross up if you do it right. Now here I get the forward throw and then go for it again, and I time it long, and he whiffs. I didn't get any punish out of that, but I did score the EX bar. I think I probably could have gotten a medium punch palm in that particular situation, but sometimes it's hard to if she whiffs a cannon spike when you jump in. Sometimes it's hard to go get her because she's so far away afterwards. Here I go for a random palm, and I get away with it. You really don't want a random palm against Cammy. She can jab you into cannon drill, and you really don't want to take any knockdowns that you can avoid against her. Well, look at her neutral jumping here. Neutral jump, and then she neutral jumps again and does the EX cannon spike. Or, what is that? Cannon strike. Yeah. Her EX cannon strike is awesome. Her EX dive kick, basically. Something else that's kind of frustrating in this fight is normally I neutral jump a lot with Goken, and neutral jump is very effective and it leads to big damage, and it's just awesome. Against Cammy, neutral jump is not very good because she's always jumping forward and then doing cannon drills. And one thing that happens is if she, or not cannon drills, cannon strikes, her dive kicks. A lot of times she'll jump forward and do her cannon strike, and it'll cross you under. It'll go under your neutral jumps, and it's confusing. And she gets to neutral jump, but you don't. She's got too many things that she does when you're in the air. Not to mention that she could just cannon spike you because of the range on it. She can walk up and punch you because she's got fast walk speed. If she's in hooligan, she's just going to throw you. There's just dozens of things she can do to you if you neutral jump. So it's another one of my primary tools that I don't get to use against this character. Oh, here's a good example of her just not caring about EX Demon Flip at all. The things that he does when he comes in, they're all short recovery, and if you EX Demon Flip, Draykaden, all he does is just like, oh, EX Demon Flip again. I'll just jab that. Thanks for the EX bar. So that's kind of frustrating. I normally like to EX Demon Flip quite a bit on Wake Up, and it just doesn't work very well on Cammy at all. Ooh, I got one of these on tape. If you kill somebody with Ultra as a blocked hit, you get an extra long pause on the on the opening hit. That was another big risk. You saw there he had an EX bar and he had Ultra. Either one of those would have made my Ultra whiff. But it's just a risk. I took it, and I guess he whiffed the move or was surprised. Look at this series here. FADC's out of the cannon drill, and then I'm still in blocked cannon drill mode and try to go for the throw, and he uses cannon strike, the dive kick, to kick my teeth in. And then here he uses a beautiful double cannon strike mix-up to land the Ultra from the extra long hit stun on EX cannon strike. That was awesome.
Who will come out on top? Fight! And with that, the fight is officially underway. All bets are off.
Alright, this is the moment when I decide to stop doing Wake Up Ultras. I don't think I'm going to do any more after this point, because okay, I did it, it whiffed, I don't want to start throwing away rounds because of that stuff anymore.